Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty First and 10. I love makeup and I love football, so I combine them into one channel. I make videos about both and sometimes I do combination videos, so please hit the subscribe button down below to be notified of any new videos. So today we're going to be talking about products that I bought at my Sephora haul that were fails. I do a lot of research before I bought products and these were kind of duds. So the first one we'll talk about is by Nude Stick, and this is their Nudies Tintle Blur Stick. And I really just wanted, a nice light coverage, which is what it's supposed to do. If you look at the pictures on Sephora, it does amazing things, but this is closer to sheer coverage. So it's not really going to cover anything. It didn't discolor any redness. It really doesn't do much. It's just so sheer. So I'll kind of put it on my hand here. But yeah, you can kind of see it, but it's really light. And I may have gotten a shade that was just a little bit light for me, but either way, it just didn't do much for me. So the other product I had that I had really high hopes for is by Fenty Beauty, and this is their Matchstick contour product. Now, this product had the perfect tone when I looked at it in the store. And so I really thought, oh, this will be great. So when you're doing a contour product, you really want something that is more gray toned than bright brown. So when I put this on, you can see there, and I have very dry skin up in this area. And I do a little blotting, and usually that's all I need for some of the other cream stick bronzers I have. But I'm kind of working this in and you can still see those two lines. So unless I really kind of put a lot of pressure on it, then I can get it to blend. But then I often take up any foundation that I have in that area and it doesn't allow it to kind of dissipate and kind of cover the forehead. It just kind of stays in that area. So that was not a great product, but I do have one that I really like. And this one is by Makeup by Mario. And this is their, contour stick, and this one is in the shade light medium. So I'll show you that one for comparison. And this one also has a little brush on the end, which is fun and handy to have. So if you can see that, this has a lot more of a brown tone to it than the other one does. So it's a little bit more of a bronzer stick than a contour stick, but I've used it for both and it's worked wonderfully in that situation. The other product I have is the Underglow Primer by Iconic. And I have a lot of Iconic products and I like a lot of them. I have their tinted foundation. So this comes as a dropper. So I'll show you that there. And then if we put a little bit on my hand here, and we've got those two contour products. So I'm just going to kind of blend this all in over the top of my hand. And you'll see it kind of does get a nice sheen, but it also made the products all go away. So I find this does give a little bit of a glow. It does not mattify at all. And it doesn't really help my makeup stay longer either. So, as a primer, it's really not functioning at its optimum. The other product that was a fail for me that I was really excited about is this is by Peter Thomas Roth, and this is their Firmex lip filler. I have tried this so many times to see if it was going to work for me. I have put it on and taken pictures of my lips side by side. It's supposed to plump your lips, smooth lines, and then hydrate. It hydrates. It does not smooth lines and it does not plump. I have done where I just only do half of my face to see if this plumps and smooths. I've done pictures before and after, and then like many hours after, just in case it needed longer. So this is basically just a lip balm. It does hydrate, and I do find it's very nice on my lips, but if that's all it's going to do, there's a lot of other products that are cheaper that you can buy. The other product that I had that I was very excited about was Maple Syrup Pancake. So this is an eyeshadow palette by Too Faced, and it had these colors and I just thought it looked so pretty. And you do have some matte. So here are your matte colors. Everything else is shiny and it's also really dark. So, if I look at this shade here, it's almost the same color as my sweater. If I go down here to kind of this brown color, you know, that's also really dark, darker than I would do. This one's Cup of Joe. And so these are colors that I don't typically wear. I tend to do a very like natural based look. And this just was very heavy and also really sparkly. Everything is sparkly except for those 4 matte shades. And so when I buy a palette like this, I want to be able to use it for one and done looks. Like I open this palette and I can do an entire look. And that's not the case. So, because if I'm going to use one of these colors, that's going to be just in the crease and then off to the side of my eye. But I still need something for right in the inner corner and then also across the middle. And those need to be lighter colors because I'm not looking to be super, super dark colored up there in my everyday look. So really pretty colors, looked great in the pan, not really functional in real life. The other thing that I got that I was initially excited about, because I have never really tried this, is a brow pen. So I need a lot of help on my brows, and I thought maybe a pen would be a little bit faster and a little easier to control. So I'll show you what this one looks like on my hand here, and I'll put a bunch of strokes so you can kind of see it. But it basically has too thick an end on it. So when I'm putting hairs on it, they're kind of really thick, which is not really what I want. I don't want it to be super noticeable. And then no matter what shade I tried, they always pulled very red. So this is the blonde one, and you can see that it still has some of that red tone in there. So this was just a no-go for me as well, but I really wanted to like it. And then the last fail I have is this mascara, and I'm not too upset about this one because I didn't actually pay for this. I got this as a free gift, a 100-point reward gift when I checked out at a register. So this is KVD's full sleeve tubing mascara. I love tubing mascaras. I think they're so great. They stay put all day and, you know, they look nice. And this one looks really nice when I first apply it, but pretty soon within an hour, I'll start to get all these little black flecks and I have to keep wiping them away. And it's not what a tubing mascara is supposed to do. And it also is just really uncomfortable because I'm always wondering if this has fallen out. I've never worn this where it hasn't done that. And because it's brand new, it's not like it's dried out. It just really doesn't function really well. So unfortunately, I had some Sephora haul fails, but I hope that all of your Sephora purchases were great. So thank you for joining me on Beauty First in 10. Please hit the subscribe button down below to be notified of any new videos. Please like and share this video, and happy shopping, and hopefully you are enjoying all of your hauls.